coming on, well, I think it was an exciting day for everybody who has an iPhone. More than, I don't know if you read this, more than 30 new emojis are coming to the iPhone, which, Kimmel, which emoji do you think you use the most?
The beer emojis.
The beer emoji?
Yes.
Well, I went through your text today, our text together. The one you use most when you're texting with me, do you know what that is?
No.
The prayer hands.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's good. That means when your phone dies, it's going to heaven.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But now you're going to have more choices. The new emojis include a moose emoji. It's a big win for Canada. A jellyfish. Big win for Ted Cruz. A hair pick. And ginger. Thank goodness. I've been begging for a ginger emoji for some time. We got a jellyfish and a hair pick. It's still no meatball emoji. How many angry faces do I have to send before I get the meatball emoji? Another attack on the Italian people is what that is. And this is... The NCAA basketball tournament is underway right now, so happy Venmo $10 to Joe at the office day. And it's also that time of year when the sun crosses the equator and the cloud-covered parts to reveal a remote mountain valley where the magical, fictional Gonzaga University is fabled to exist, even though it only lives in our imaginations. I've been sounding the alarm for years now that Gonzaga is not a place. It's a fake school name cooked up to win basketball tournaments. And, of course, I get pushback from the students and the staff who go to Gonzaga. In the same way Santa and his elves go to the North Pole. It's not it's the George Santos of universities is what it is. Tomorrow they play Grand Canyon University, which also sounds made up, but I really don't, I mentioned this, I don't want to get in another big argument with the Gonzaga people about whether they exist. And you know why? I'm afraid of ghosts, okay? Donald Trump's having another very bad week. It may be his last week as an unindicted man. Remember that perfect call he made asking the Georgia Secretary of State to find him 11,000 votes? Well, apparently there's another recording of another call, this one made to the Georgia Speaker of the House, member of the grand jury, reported hearing a second recording in which Trump tries to pressure the state speaker to overturn the election. Basically, Trump tried to order the presidency over the phone like it was a stuffed crust pizza. According to one of the grand jurors, Senator Lindsey Graham testified that Trump was so crazed after he lost the election, he said if someone told Trump that aliens came down and stole Trump ballots, Trump would have believed it. I'm surprised they didn't tell him that. It would have been more plausible than what they did tell him. But so that's what's happening in Georgia. At the same time, we have prosecutors in New York indicating that criminal charges are likely for Trump in the Stormy Daniels hush money case. Trump, and you're not going to believe this, swears he did nothing wrong there either. He says he didn't have an affair with Stormy Daniels. And his former lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, says there's nothing to see here at all.
He didn't commit a crime. It's not a crime.
So let's go back. It's the Stormy Daniels matter. That's what we have been led to believe here, apparently. And there's Stormy. And I know what you mean. I don't think you have to be a lawyer to understand this. It's a free country. If you want to write a check for $130,000 and give it to somebody, you can.
Right. Right. There's nothing weird about having your lawyer write a check for $130,000 to a porn star. Presidents do that all the time. Hoover did it. Reagan did it. Roosevelt did it. Why do you think they called him Chester Arthur? Because he loved porn stars. This is some argument. Who believes this argument? The lawyer running point for Trump right now is a guy named Joe Tacopina, who seems to have been born in the ashtray of Rudy Giuliani's Lincoln Continental. It looks like he holds meetings in the back office at the Bada Bing.
President Trump has denied from day one having an affair with this woman. What he is an extortion victim. I don't know since when we've decided to start prosecuting extortion victims. It's actually a crime of extortion. I feel he's being victimized by a system, and it makes me sick to my stomach. And he did everything the right way. He did nothing wrong. We are distorting laws to try and bag President Trump.
It's He-Hulk, attorney at law. It's Ralph Macchio had better representation in My Cousin Vinny than Donald Trump has with this man. Trump is either going to jail for 0 years or 1,000. There's nothing in between. Meanwhile, the Justice Department yesterday released new footage that was used to convict one of the stormtroopers who attacked the Capitol on January 6th. And I have to say, she seems very sweet. First Lady. I can't believe that woman is the governor of Arkansas now. St. Patrick's Day begins just in like a few minutes. We have many annual traditions here at our show. None more cherished than this one. Every year, in the middle of March, we turn the clock back to 2006 when NBC 15 in Mobile, Alabama, aired a report about a leprechaun sighting that I believe to be the single greatest local news story of all time.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community. Many of you bring binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun? Say yeah!
I said yeah, but what do the eyewitnesses say?
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like.
That is the Mona Lisa of amateur sketches. That should be hanging either in the Louvre or in the living room of my home.
Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff. And it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
Pretty solid explanation to me. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day, and don't do crack. You know, the price of beer is up this year because of inflation and supply and some other factors. So we thought it would be nice tonight to give some people on the street a chance to win some cold, hard cash. And it's time now to play... The Boulevard, where our announcer Lou is standing by with our first contestant. Hey, Lou, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Jimmy?
Lou, have you vetted these contestants? Have you met them?
I have. They're nice, they are kind, and they need money.
Okay, great. Lynn, where are you from, Lynn?
Hi, I'm from Connecticut.
You're what part of Connecticut?
I'm from Hartford, Connecticut.
And you're here on vacation right now?
Yeah, for spring break.
Oh, very good. Oh, spring break. Did you come by yourself or with friends?
No, I came with my cousin,
Your
Lynn.
cousin. Okay. You have a cousin named Lynn?
Yes, I do.
What an unimaginative family.
Right? You won't believe my aunt's name.
Well, I'm going to take a guess. Is it Lynn Sr.?
No, it's Rosalind.
Oh,
Close.
okay. Oh, all right. Well, you got a lot of Lynning going. All right, so here's how this works, Lynn. I'm going to ask you to identify whose face is on a coin. And if you get it right, you keep the coin. If you get it wrong, you lose, okay? And you can walk away at any time, by the way, all right?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, first up, the penny, Lynn. Who's on the penny?
The penny is Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct, Lynn. You got 1 cent. You got a penny in the bank. Now it's decision time. Do you want to keep that penny? Or do you want to risk it and keep going?
I want to keep going.
She's going to go for it, everybody. I like that. Lynn, whose face is on the nickel?
I believe it's Thomas Jefferson.
That is correct, Lynn. You've got 6 cents now. Do you want to keep that 6 cents?
I want to keep going.
She wants to keep going, everybody. Lynn,
Yes.
whose face is on the dime?
Well, dime for D. Roosevelt. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Unbelievable, Lynn. You are absolutely correct. And I'm going to tell you, maybe 2 people in the audience knew the answer to that. All right, Lynn, you got 16 cents. This might be the most anyone has ever won. Do you want to keep going?
I think so.
She's gonna keep going, everybody. Oh my goodness. Lynn,
Yes.
who is on the quarter?
On the quarter is George Washington.
Lynn? That's correct, it's George Washington. Oh my gosh. Is anyone else's heart racing right now?
Mine is.
All right, now, Lynn, what do we have? Let me see. Let's add it up. I think you got 41 cents now, Lynn. Is that right, Lou?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, Lynn. Now, this is where it gets tough. The 50-cent piece. Do you want to guess or do you want to keep the money you have?
I want to guess.
You want to guess. Lynn, who is on the 50-cent coin?
I think it's JFK.
That is absolutely right. Oh, my. Is it
Unbelievable.
I want to mention this is airing live in 115 countries right now. Lynn, you were on a roll. We're through the coins, and now we're going to go to the paper money. Who is on the dollar bill, Lynn?
George Washington.
That's right, Lynn. Do you want to keep going? Lynn, who is on the $5 bill?
Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct. All right, so let's add this up now. That's $6, $6.75, $6.85, $6.90, $6.91. You could take that right now. You could walk out of here, never look back. You could just take it and go and spend it on, I don't know, maybe a muffin or something like that. Or you can keep going. What do you want to do, Lynn?
I want to keep going.
She wants to keep going. This is the greatest contestant ever on this game. Lynn, who is on the $10 bill?
On the $10 bill is, I believe it's Hamilton.
It is Hamilton. It is Alexander Hamilton. Holy cow.
She's on fire, Jimmy.
I've forgotten the total, and I'm going to have to add it up by hand again. You've got, I don't know how much,
Like
Lynn.
1696?
1696. Thank you, Lou, for adding that and keeping track of that. Please keep track of the next one. Lynn, you want to keep the money? You want to keep going?
I want to keep going.
It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was hosting the Oscars. Lynn, who is on the $20 bill?
This one's a tough one. 20 is, I think it's Andrew Jackson.
Holy cow! The audience is going crazy in here. Lynn, there are only 2 bills left. This is unbelievable. We've got a 50 and we've got 100. Do you feel confident enough to keep going?
Those ones are my favorite.
Oh, your favorites. You've got $36.96. Lynn, who is on the $50 bill?
Grant, Ulysses Grant.
Grant is absolutely right. And Lynn, let's just go. This one's not too hard. Who is on the $100 bill?
Benjamin Franklin.
Congratulations, Lynn. Holy moly.
We're witnessing history.
You're witnessing absolute history, Lynn. What are you going to do with that money, Lynn?
Well, it's my birthday tomorrow. Probably spend it. Give myself a gift.
Well, happy birthday, and please enjoy that $186.96, the biggest prize ever for On the Money, everybody. Lynn is the Ken Jennings of this game. Incredible. And Lynn, give my best to all the other Lynns in your family, all right?
All right, of course.